Hi guys, myself Ankita. In this video, we have the problem on LeetCode. Ransom node. So given two strings, ransom node and magazine, return true if ransom node can be constructed by using the letters from magazine and false otherwise. So each letter in magazine can only be used once in ransom node. So what do I mean by this? They have two strings basically, string 1 and string 2. Let's keep it simple. So they want to know whether string 1 can be constructed from string 2. So if this is first string, this is second string, they want to confirm that whether this string can be constructed from this string, the second string. So you could see here B is present. So if you construct any string from this, that should be B only. But here A is present. A is not present in the magazine, so you cannot construct it. So coming to next example. So magazine has A, B. So if you see ransom node, it has AA. But they have strictly mentioned that each letter in magazine can only be used once in ransom node. So since A is present only once in magazine, you can use them only once in ransom node. And the other is not present in magazine, hence you return false again. Since because you cannot construct a ransom node string from the magazine. Next, the last example. So here AA is there. Is it present in magazine? Yes. A is present twice. So yes, you can construct the ransom node from the magazine. So this is the examples. So what is the approach to solve the problem? So clearly you could see is we want to know how many times what are the letters are present in magazine and how many times they appear. That means we can use either an array or heap structures. So hash map. Sorry, yeah. Either we can use array or any hash map. So we will use a hash map here because all the alphabets will not be present. So with the hash map, if we create a hash map for the example AA, so this is string 1 and AAB string 2. So we'll create hash map for this string. So we have in C++ we will use unordered map and in Java we have the hash map. So A is appearing twice and B is appearing once. This has to be stored in the map. So how will you store it? That program logic I'll explain while writing the program. So this is the hash map. Once we create this, next what we need to do, we will iterate to the ransom node. Okay, so for ransom node we have first A. So first check whether A is present in hash map or hash map has A or not, or the value of the A is greater than 1 0. Only then it means it's present in hash map. Is it greater than 0? Yes. A is 2. So yes, this is passed. Now what we have to do? Now decrement the value of A by 1. Because once already it's been used in ransom node. Next move to next pointer. A. Again A. Check whether A is greater than 0. Is present in hash map or not. Yes, it is. A equal to 1 we have. I mean the value. Key value pair. So now again we can confirm that this A also be used. So now decrement the value of A by 0. Hence, you could see um, this string has been valid. That means we can construct the A string from AAB. If in case AAC we had, if you come to C, it is not present in hash map, hence you cannot use. Of instead of C, if we have AAA, two A's it will pass. But when it comes to third A, we have A equal to 0. That's not greater than 0. That means the hash map doesn't contain. Indirectly we are saying that magazine doesn't contain more than 2 A's. So third A we cannot insert into ransom node. So that's why we return false there itself. So I'll write the logic program and explain together as well. So first what we have to create the unordered map. Okay. So the type is of integer, character and integer. So you could see this is character and this is integer. So character comma integer. Let's name it as map. Next what we need to do, we have to store this in map, right? So we will iterate to the elements in the magazine string. So what we need to do, map of id plus plus. So at first A will be there, 1 it will happen, next comes to again A, so it will be 2, then it comes to B, B is not present, hence that will be assigned with 1. This is what it happens. Initially everything will be assigned with 0, A 0, B 0, all will be assigned 0. When you do map of IT plus plus map of A will be incremented to 1. The value will be incremented to 1. So this part is done. Next we have to move to this part. So for that again, now we'll run the loop for the string ransom node. So auto IT, so we'll use iterator here, ransom node. So just check what we need to check. Whatever the character we have. So first A is there. Just check map of A is greater than 0. That is what we need to check. So instead of that, what we'll do is we'll take the negation condition. If it is equal to 0, then just we need to return false, right? So as I said, A, if we had for two A's, it's fine. But when it comes to third A will be 0. So we just need to check if map of IT is equal to 0, then return false. Okay, otherwise what we need to do, just move to the next loop. So after all this also, if you don't find map of IT equal to return 0, then that means ransom node can be constructed from the string magazine, hence you return true. So we will run this. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, this is returning as false. Yeah, one more major thing I have missed here. So after you check whether map of A is equal to 0, if it is present, that will be passed, right? In that case, map of A has to be decremented. So you have to write map of ID minus minus. That value should be decremented at each loop. Okay, well, this MAPP, right? Yeah. So for Java also, I'll quickly iterate through the code. Okay, so here we create a hash map, character comma integer. So for each character in the magazine, and directly we cannot iterate to the string array, so we convert that to a character array of characters, and then iterate to that array. So we put to the hash map. Either if it is present, then just increment the value of what that particular character key value by 1. If it is not present, insert it as ch comma 0 and then increment the value by 1. So again, for ransom node you iterate. First to check the count. So if it is present, it will take the count. If it is not present, then it will take the count as 0. So if the count is 0, it will return false. Later you decrement the count, map.put of ch comma count minus 1. So we shall submit this also. Yes, successfully submitted. If you understood the concept, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'll come up with the other video in the next session. Until then, keep learning. Thank you.